Hi.
Oh my God, y'all. I was sitting here by myself going, nobody joined the class. I was like, I'm all by myself. Hi. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. I am so excited to meet everybody. My name's Eva. Hi, guys. I am, welcome to my kitchen. I'm in Mexico right now. I know some of you guys are all over the world, but I am constantly cooking. And I'm so excited to be able to share this experience with you. So if you guys want to cook along with me, cook along. If you guys just want to watch, just watch. If you guys want to ask me questions of like, why are you doing that? Ask away. But like, it's going to be totally cash. Before we get started, because I want to meet everybody. If you are cooking, turn on your pan and put some olive oil in it just so it starts to heat up. And that way, while we're talking and introducing ourselves, I'm going to put like, I don't know, that looks like half a cup of olive oil in my pan, and I'm going to turn it on. If I knew how to do this. Oh God. Okay. My stove, this one, I don't know what happened. It just went out. So just start heating up your oil. Get that hot. But I want everybody to introduce yourself. Okay, Oscar, where's Oscar? Oscar.
Hello.
Oscar, introduce yourself. Tell everybody, where are you? Where are you from?
My name is Oscar Ramirez. I live in Washington, D.C. I'm a political guy. I used to be on the National Committee of LVP, Latino Victory.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
I know Henry,
that's awesome.
Henry and all the guys. Yeah, they're Cristobal, good friends. And I am not very good in the kitchen. So this will be very helpful to me.
Oh, that's so great. It's so nice to meet you. Big night tonight. I don't know if some of you guys aren't in the United States, but there's a big debate tonight. So it's like we're pre-gaming for the debate. Okay, Simon from the UK. Where's Simon?
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Simon. What time is it for you?
9 o'clock in the evening.
Where are you?
Northampton in the UK. It's just near London, about 50 miles north of London.
Oh my gosh, I love your accent. No matter what you say, you could be cussing somebody out, being really mean, and it sounds so pleasant.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. So, wait, you love Mexican food, yeah?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, tacos.
But it's not tacos. Is there not a lot in the UK of tacos?
There's a little bit, but I wanted to go to Mexico and do it properly. Have the proper street food and do it properly. Yeah, definitely.
Have you been to Mexico? Have you been here?
No, nearest I've been is New York, so that's not even close.
Oh, you have to come. You absolutely have to come. Claudia's from El Paso, a Texican. Are you a Texican? Wait, I just made that up. Wait, you're muted, Claudia. I know. The Zoom is like a nightmare. Let me just tell you. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, you can hear us. Okay. If you figure out how to unmute, jump in anytime, Claudia. Denise from Bloomfield Hills. Where's Denise?
Right here. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Where are you in Michigan?
We're in Michigan, but I'm from Mexico originally, born and raised. So we spent a lot of time in Mexico.
Yes. And your
This
favorite
is
thing
Lucia.
to cook?
Say hi. Hi.
Hi, Lucia. Hi. I heard your favorite thing to cook is chilaquiles.
Frijoles.
And then you said beans, but what kind of beans? What beans do you like to cook?
Fried beans. I'm very picky about beans.
Are you? Are they pinto beans?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pinto beans. Yeah, we made them ahead of time.
That's my favorite. We make them every day. It's like just a rotating pot of beans. We always have beans here. Well, so nice to meet you, Lucia. I'm excited you guys are cooking along with us. Yes. And then we have Angela. Where's Angela?
Hi.
Are you in Singapore?
Yes, so we're from the future.
Hi.
This is my husband, Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. So wait,
Hey.
you get what time is it? Is it like 4 a.m? Or what is it?
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh my
So it's
God!
breakfast time.
It's a breakfast enchiladas.
Wow. And let me tell you, I love Singapore. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. Countries. I mean, it's so beautiful. I'm a runner, and it's one of my favorite places to run in that botanical garden place.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It looks like Avatar. Like you feel like you're in another world.
It is.
For sure.
Well, Angela, Miguel, welcome. So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm actually excited to meet James and his mom. James. Hi, James. I'm going to turn my heat down, you guys. If you guys have your thing on, now turn it on low because I just realized mine's burning. You guys are in Hawaii? Are you guys in Hawaii?
I was in Hawaii for the first part of quarantine. That's it. I have to update my Airbnb profile, but we're in Alaska where my mom lives.
Oh my gosh. I've never been to Alaska. I hear it's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, and James, what's your mother's name?
Julie.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Julie. So I heard, Julie, you're a big Desperate Housewives fan.
Yes.
And that James was too young to watch it when it was on. That's how old I am.
Just during the parts with lots of romance. That's
Right,
that's when bedtime would be.
Right, which was, by the way, it was all my parts. Okay.
Well, yeah, pass on a thank you to Gabby from me.
I will. And then lastly, we have Lorraine, right? Or Melissa.
No, Lisa.
Oh, I have Lorraine here. Oh, great, Melissa. Melissa, are you from El Paso also?
No, I am from Lima, Peru.
Oh, you're from Peru. Oh my gosh.
From Peru.
Me too.
Oh, yes. I saw someone that have the picture from Peru, and I was like, oh my God, there's someone else.
I was born
I
there.
am a huge fan. Hello, Oscar. We both from Peru. Love it.
Are you in
So
Peru
Mr.
right now?
Yes, I am in Peru right now.
Estás en Perú. ¿De qué parte?
Oh, de Lima. Pues yo nací en Lima. Nací en Lima y bueno, soy chef también. Y soy súper fan tuya. Súper fan.
Muchas gracias. Wow, this is so crazy. We have UK, Singapore, Peru. Oh my God, everybody, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to meet you guys. And then last, who do we have last? I see, it says Aaron, but what is that's not your name, obviously. You guys can unmute.
No, yes, Lorraine. And
you're Lorraine. Are you in El Paso?
Yes.
Yay! How are y'all doing?
Good, thank you.
Yes, it's so nice to meet other Texans because I haven't been home in a long time. My mom was just here, and she was complaining that I hadn't been home in a while. But it's so nice to meet y'all.
You.
But you guys are gonna know this recipe. If for anybody who's from Texas, you already know enchiladas. That's like for Texicans, it's like a whole. We do them all the time, no?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And there's so many ways to do them. So many ways. Okay, Claudia, you're unmuted now.
Yes. Hello. So yes, I'm a Texican.
And are you in El Paso also?
Yes. So Lori is my sister-in-law. We both wanted to take your class. So.
Oh, you guys know each other. Oh
yes.
My God, that is so great. Okay, let's start cooking, and we're gonna talk as we go. So I have here a stack of fresh corn tortillas. Because I'm in Mexico, you can get these anywhere all the time. I mean, these are like the most amazing. They're made every day fresh. We get them. I don't know if you guys can see this. So we're gonna lightly fry them because we want them to cool off before we start rolling and doing our little assembly line. So why don't you take one, and you need some tongs. So if you have tongs, or you can use a fork if you want a fork. But I'm gonna separate my tortilla. So see, here's my tortilla, and I'm gonna put it in my oil. I'm gonna angle this down so you guys can see. Let me move this a little bit.
So it's a good quantity of oil, right? It's like a
Yes, you should have about a half a cup in there, and then you might have to redo it. But literally, you're gonna just bathe it one side for maybe 10, 15 seconds. Okay, and then you flip it 10, 15 seconds. You don't want to fry it. You just want to give some structure to it, because corn tortillas, if you just roll your enchiladas like that, they come out very stiff. And then I'm going to put them like on a plate with paper towels. You can just put it on a plate if you want. So then let's take it out. I mean, that's how fast it is. And then I just throw it there. I'm going to throw it there on my paper towel, so the grease starts to get, the oil starts to get off of it. But you see, it's a little stiffer. It's a little cooked. It's not, you don't want to overcook it. But then you just do this with about 10 of them, 10 to 12. It depends on how many is going to fit in your pan for the enchiladas. But you can turn your heat down low or in medium. It just depends on your stove. But you just want to lightly cook them in the oil. And you just lay them on top of each other so they start, I mean, literally, I think it's like 10 seconds per side, especially if your oil's hot. So you just keep repeating this process. Does anybody have any questions? See, look, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mine are start to bubble because they're so fresh, these tortillas. So I'm going to do about 12. And this will give them time to cool off a little bit. And then while we're doing this, I've got to say I'm so happy to meet all of y'all. And I'm so grateful that you decided to join me. This is my first cooking COVID class. Like, this is pretty fun. I want to do more of these.
But you have been cooking for a long time, right?
Yes. You know, my aunt was a caterer. And so when I was little, she made us work for her. We had to do weddings, and we had to do quinceañeras, and we had to do all kinds of parties. And so she made us learn how to cook at a very early age. And I love it. It's very therapeutic to me. I'm from Texas, as I said. I'm a Tex-Mex. And so this is so fun to do this. We're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, in case you guys don't know. This month is in the United States is to celebrate Hispanic contributions, Latino contributions to our country. And so I'm so excited to celebrate food, because food's such a big part of our culture. But let me tell you, I love Peruvian ceviche. I actually debated about doing a ceviche today because I love it so much. But I thought, okay, let me stay true to my roots. And
do you like Peruvian ceviche or Mexican ceviche?
I do like Mexican ceviche. Yes, of course. But Peruvians invented it. So I love, you know what they put in well, you know, Oscar, is those corn. They're not hominy, but it's like that big corn.
Choclo.
Choclo peruano. Oh, you know what? I have been doing experiences at Airbnb. I'm a host for almost 2 years and a half. And I started with the online experiences, and I am doing ceviche experience at Airbnb too.
Oh, good. So if
whenever you want to join,
all of you guys listening, you can join. You just go to the same website that you saw me on, I guess, and then you can take. So just a quick note: if you've noticed you're running out of oil, go ahead and pour a little more oil. And I just put another row of paper towels just so it can start to like absorb the oil. But yeah, they should just look really. I mean, it's so fast. So fast. You're just like searing it. You're like, shh, just like that. I don't even know how many I've done. How are you guys doing? Julie and James, how are you guys doing in Alaska with this?
We're doing well.
Yeah.
Alaska's built for self-isolating. So.
What's is it? Is it winter or no? What season is it?
It's fall.
It is the same as. It's the same as us. I mean, same as.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And
fall.
Okay. And Angela, how's Singapore? How's the weather there right now?
It's good. Usually it's been, the past days it's been sunny here in Singapore as expected. So all good.
Yeah. Okay. You guys tell me when you're done. I'm going to keep going because I'm actually doing 2 pans because I have like 18 people to feed over here. But whenever you guys are ready to move on, you tell me and then we'll move on. If you, because we're going to roll these and put them in a baking pan and put in the oven. So you can do, here's the thing about this recipe. So I have green salsa. I think you guys got the recipe for the red salsa. You can buy this in cans. You can buy it already made, or you can make it. And that's the cool thing about enchiladas. I know, Oscar, you're a vegetarian, yeah?
I am 4 years.
Yeah, so you don't have to add the chicken. You can do cheese, you can do beans, you can do tofu, you can do vegan cheese. So the reason why I love this recipe is because you can do red enchiladas, green enchiladas, you can do meat, you can do chicken, you can do beans, you can just do cheese, whatever you fancy. So I'm just showing you the technique that will, which you can adapt to any sort of enchilada you like. All right, I think I'm good with the amount of tortillas.
Q-U-O-R-N. Yeah, Q-U-O-R-N, which is fake vegan chicken.
Oh, interesting. There's also jackfruit.
Oh, yep.
You know, jackfruit is also another, what do you call it? Alternative. Here we go. So, oh my God. Okay. I think I have enough tortillas. So I'm going to turn this one off. And then I'm going to move everything over so you guys can see, because we're going to start to do an assembly line as we fill and roll these. And I'll tell you the trick to it. But let me get a towel to move my pan. Claudia, does this all look familiar to you?
Yes, the kids love it. I make entomatadas also.
Oh,
yeah?
yeah?
Like the spicy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to show you guys. If you have a pan, it will be better. I poured my green salsa into a pan. You could put it in a bowl, anything you want, because we're going to dip our tortillas in it. So if you guys have the red salsa or the green salsa, it doesn't matter as long as you have a salsa. The other thing is mine's a little warm. It doesn't have to be. You can have it cold because we're going to let me move this up. We're going to put it in the oven, so it doesn't matter. But I kind of don't like the ingredients cold. I like it a little just warm, because you don't want to burn your fingers when you're rolling this stuff. I don't know if you guys have your chicken ready, but I kind of shredded mine just with my hands. I took it off the bone, the chicken that the rotisserie chicken. The thing about these chicken enchiladas is I usually make them when I have leftover chicken, because they're so fast, so easy. But you can go to the store and buy the rotisserie one that's already made, and you just debone it, and you just I usually have like a Ziploc of this chicken in my house, because I do chicken salad, I do chicken enchiladas, I do chicken tacos. Like, this is the best kept secret, deboning a rotisserie chicken, because you can use it for anything really, anytime, and it's fast and it's so good. Like, they spend hours doing the rotisserie and all we have to do is debone it. So again, you don't have to do chicken, you can just do cheese. I have a green salsa, and I just wanted to show you guys. This is a tomatillo. So I make the sauce, and these are tomatillo. They look like green tomatoes. Let me throw it here. They look like green tomatoes, and you roast them, and it's with onion. I have a recipe to this. Onion, and we use serrano peppers. So this is a serrano pepper, which is different than a jalapeno. So a jalapeno is much bigger. I think you can see the difference. This is a serrano pepper, and this is a jalapeno, the big one. Serranos are much spicier. So if you want more of a kick, you can use jalapenos if you want. It's up to you. And of course, cilantro. Like cilantro's everything. Everything Mexican has cilantro. So this is my my cilantro that I use. But we already made this salsa. But again, you can buy this already made, and it's so good. It is so good. Let me make sure I have everybody here. Simon, how are you doing over there?
Yeah, great. Thank you. You want to meet Lola?
Yeah. Let's see Lola. Oh, is she a puppy?
No, she's 11.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Is she gonna partake in the enchiladas?
Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful. I love dogs. We are a dog family. We love dogs. Oh my gosh. All right, are you guys ready? Is anybody too far behind? You guys okay?
Yep.
I'm trying to think, where are my, I have, okay, Sean, you good over there?
Yeah, we started eating those corn tortillas though, so.
Okay, good. So I have cheese here. You can use any cheese. I said cheddar in the recipe because I like cheddar. This is actually queso Oaxaca because it's a very popular cheese here in Mexico, and I like it better with the green salsa. When I'm doing, hola, mi vida. Oh, there's my son. Come here, Ben. My son just woke up. My son just woke up, sorry. Ben, Ben, Ben. Dile hola. Dile hola a todo el mundo. Say hi. 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 Can you say hi? Hi. I love you.
Very cute.
I love you. He actually loves cooking. He likes cracking eggs and eating flour. All right. So, sorry, this thing I want you guys, you need a pan like this. It could be long, it could be just the square one, but just any kind of baking pan that you would bake brownies in or a cake, just not round, but like a rectangular or square. Okay. What happened? All right, I'm gonna put this here. So we wanna make an assembly line, y'all. So you wanna have your tortillas, your salsa, your chicken, and your cheese. So we're gonna take the tortilla. You can do it with your hand, or make sure you guys can see all of it. Maybe I'm gonna angle this way, okay? Or you can use the tongs if your salsa is too hot. And you're gonna dip your tortilla in the salsa. And then you put it here in this pan. And you wanna pull it all the way up to the edge so it has like a bit of a fold. And you're gonna put your chicken. You don't need a lot, by the way, because each bite. So you're gonna put your chicken here and you're gonna put your cheese. And then you're gonna roll it just like that and push it here. And then you take the next one and you go dip, dip. So it's covered in the salsa. Put it here, put your chicken, just like this, some cheese. And again, if you want to skip the chicken, then it just becomes a cheese enchilada and you fill it with cheese or beans. And now I have 2, right? So let's see how many fit in this. I hope your tortillas have cooled down a bit. So you might want to start with the one that you fried first. Dip it just like that. Put it in your pan. Put some chicken. Put some cheese. Don't overdo the cheese, only because we're going to put cheese on the top as well. Of course we are, right? And again, you can do this with red salsa. You can do this with beef. I actually like red salsa with beef. And you can do it ground turkey. If you want to be a little healthier, you can do ground turkey. Cheese. And you roll it up. So I don't know if you can see this. And I'm going to show you. Let me try to give you a better look here with this one. See how I'm rolling them now? See how they're like, oh gosh. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I'm probably gonna get 10 in here because you wanna smush them in. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Okay. You just keep doing that. So, and it's so fun to do this one with kids because they can get their hands dirty. It's very like an assembly line kind of fun thing to do with them. It's always good to get kids in the kitchen so they work on their textures, because if they feel it, they'll eat it. It's actually proven that if they participate in the making of it, they usually will eat it. So sometimes when kids are like, I don't like the texture of that, oh, you can change it if they end up cooking it. All right. How are you guys doing? Anybody have any questions?
Very, very messy at the moment.
Yes, yes. I was just gonna say, get ready to get dirty, because it's a handsy, hands-on process of rolling these enchiladas. Just like that, like that. Yeah, I know it gets so messy, y'all, but it's so good. Wait till they come out of the oven. And it's so, I know it says, I say it's fast and it feels like it's taking forever. It's only because I'm explaining it to you. But once you guys have this, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so easy. And people come over and they're like, what? Did you spend 10 hours cooking that? And you're like, no. And it feels that way because the chicken is rotisseried. You know, your sauce is pretty curated with seasoning. So, all right. I'm getting to the end of this one. Are you guys getting to the end?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to put cheese in that one. Oops.
You asked us about what our favourite Mexican food was. What's your one? If you could have one dish ever, which one would it be?
For sure, tacos. Just like you, Simon. And you know what I love is that there's 100 different varieties of tacos. You know, people are like, tacos are boring. I'm like, they really aren't. You have, you know, obviously your steak tacos and beef tacos and chicken tacos and shrimp tacos and Baja California tacos. And then, tacos al pastor and bean tacos. And then tacos tejanos, which is, what do you call it? A whole other subcategory. All right. So do you guys have a pan that kind of looks like this?
Yes.
Yep.
Like that.
Yay!
Eva, you win the best taco, right? I saw in your.
I did. Oh my God, Simon, speaking of tacos, on BuzzFeed today, they tested, I think 5 recipes, celebrity recipes, and my taco recipe won. One. So I'm gonna post it later. You guys can see it. All right, I have a lot of sauce here. So what you're gonna do now, after you finish rolling, I pack them in. So you just keep packing them in as much as will fit in your pan. I'm gonna pour salsa over it. So you're gonna pour the green salsa over it, as much as you wanna bathe them. Drown them if you want, or if you go, I don't want them to, but just like that. Just bathe it in whatever salsa you have, red or green. All right, Claudia and Lorraine, you guys okay there? I'm not worried about y'all because y'all already know this recipe. And then we're gonna top it with cheese, just like this. And top it with cheese and put as much as you want. Top it with cheese. This Oaxaca cheese is like heaven. I never find it in the States. I mean, maybe in Texas, but this cheese is particularly hard to find. So there it is, and it's ready to go into the oven.
I guess that is
see that? There we go. Should tiene aluminum. So, okay. Gracias. I'm gonna put aluminum over it, but very loosely because I hate when the cheese sticks to the aluminum. That makes me so mad. So I kind of make a dome. You just want to lightly cover it, just like that. Very lightly cover it. I try to do a dome over it so that the aluminum the cheese doesn't stick to the aluminum. All right. And then we're going to put it in the oven for like 10, 15 minutes at like 350, whatever. It's just honestly to melt the cheese and to heat up what we just rolled, but it's not to cook. So if you're like, oh my God, it's undercooked, it can't be undercooked because everything that we put in it is already cooked. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. Don't mind me. And I'm gonna do a second pan just because I have way more people to feed over here. Let me move these over. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to spray the pan at the bottom with some olive oil or whatever, but they're already drenched in oil, so they're probably not gonna stick. So don't even worry. You don't have to worry too much about it. But I'm just gonna roll these last bits that I have. So how is everybody surviving COVID? Have y'all been cooking more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure. You know what I've been doing? I've been making bread. I'm not a bread maker. I'm not a baker, but I learned sourdough, of course. And then I just learned croissants and I learned French baguettes. And it's been so fun. Tanya, más queso Oaxaca así. Gracias.
Oh, you are doing a lot of enchiladas.
I know. Well, you know, we never have less than like 14 people here. So I am doing a lot because my whole family, my mother-in-law's here, my sister-in-law's here, my nieces and my nephews are here. I have one of my best friends is here. So we do a big lunch. And then we usually do like a soup for dinner. I've been doing a lot of soups, y'all. I know somebody here makes tortilla soup. So I make a great tortilla soup. I wanted to do that one too as a recipe for us, but that takes hours, like hours. I mean, if you want it right? Like if you want it flavorful, you could do it quicker, but.
What's your favorite restaurant in Texas that you go to?
Oh, well, I'm from San Antonio. So there's a restaurant called Mi Tierra.
Oh, yeah.
And it's in downtown San Antonio, and it's just the best Tex-Mex. You know, we have a soup called menudo, and it's my favorite soup. I don't even want to tell you what's in it because then you won't eat it. But it's one of those, you know, I think it's like a lot of pig. Basically, a lot of pig is in that soup. Ay, cuidado porque esto está. Sí. Just gonna do like 3 or 4 more. Let me see y'all's pans. Did you put them in the oven already?
Yeah, it's in the oven. My sauce was quite red.
It was quite red.
Is that the right colour for the red?
Yeah, okay. That's perfect. It depends. You know, some are lighter, but that red really means it just has a lot of ancho chili, which is this big chili that's so flavorful. And I love it. The redder it is, the better it is. I think. Lucia, how are you doing? Oh, that's so beautiful. Are you putting it in the oven already?
Yeah.
Okay. Put that in the oven. Angela, how are you guys doing?
Good. We have 2 versions, the green one and my husband's making the red one.
Oh, wow. You did both. Oh, good. I want to see that. Yeah. Have you had this before? Have you had it before?
No.
I've had, but my husband no.
Yeah, no. First time.
How did you find the salsa in Singapore?
We actually just bought from the grocery.
Yeah, no, totally acceptable, by the way. Totally acceptable. I'm not judging. That's the way you do it when you want to, have a home cooked meal that's, what do you call it? Just as good. I love the canned stuff. By the way, some of that canned stuff, will always taste better than what you do at home, because it's like no matter what you do, sometimes you can't get it to that taste. But
actually, what we couldn't find was the chili, the anchote.
Ancho.
And did I pronounce it correctly?
Ancho chili.
Ancho chili, sorry. The
Ancho
ancho
chili.
chili. Couldn't find them, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you. I don't think they're imported in Singapore. I would imagine they're very hard to find. By the way, there's a lot of stuff in the United States that's hard to find for Mexican cooking. All right, Julie and James, how are y'all doing? Did you put it in the oven already?
We're gonna wait and use it for dinner.
You what?
We're gonna have it for our dinner. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So y'all are behind, right? It's like morning.
Well, it's 12:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a big lunch, so we'll just keep it for dinner.
So wait, Julie, tell me your favorite part of Desperate Housewives. Oh, I forgot to dip this. What's your favorite part of the show? What did you enjoy?
You and your cute outfits you always had, and all the drama.
The drama.
Yeah.
Hay más que eso, no? It was so fun. Huh?
Isn't it revived now on Netflix or?
I'm sure. I mean, they actually thought about re-airing it because of COVID on the actual network here. I know in like Australia and the UK and France, they constantly re-air it. They're just, it's just always on.
Right.
And so every time I go to France, they're like, I just saw the episode. So I'm like, you just saw the episode. But it's because they just never really stop airing it. They just keep airing it over and over and over and over and over again. But I loved it. Let me tell you, that was one of my favorite times of my life. The favorite 10 years of my life was that show and the women. And I just, I do miss Gabby in her clothes.
Oh my God, me too. All my family love it. Like, oh, you have to watch this Netflix show, and then everyone started. Oh my God, and we all love, love you, and like, yeah, how you act and everything. You were like a diva, right?
I definitely was. Definitely, she would not be making chicken enchiladas right now. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. She wouldn't know her way around a kitchen. Where's my foil? Oh, here it is. Let me put the second batch in. I'm going to check on the first batch. This queso Oaxaca too is great for quesadillas. It's like the most meltable cheese. It's the one that melts the best. All right, let's see. Oh, great. Can't wait to see how it all turned out, you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to sit and drink some wine and keep talking to you. Oscar, what is happening in Washington?
Well, like you said, we're getting ready for the debate tonight, crossing our fingers, at least for me, hoping that that Biden doesn't have any senior moments or anything. So
I know. It's our it just feels like we're living in the upside down world right now. And you know what I hate most is the divisiveness. I love politics, but I don't like how it divides people. I wish it would unite people more. And some of my best friends are Republicans from Texas, and obviously my friends are Democratic. So I just love when you can have conversations in a civil way with people. Have you guys seen this documentary, The Social Dilemma? You guys have to see it because it talks about Facebook and Twitter and how fake news spreads faster than real news. And so you get in this bubble, even if whether you're liberal or Republican, whatever you are, like you're only getting more and more and more of your own belief system, as opposed to there's a truth and I think this way about the truth and you think this way about the truth. And that's okay. But the problem is nobody knows what the truth is anymore. So like, I love blue and you hate blue, but we don't even agree what the blue is. And so that's the problem, is like, I love when people have an opinion on things, but it's like the distortion of truth is what we have to focus on to make sure we're all talking about the same color blue, right? The same thing. But I am so grateful for technology for stuff like this. Like I never would have met any of you guys if it wasn't for technology. And so I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys being here and joining us. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Just a quick flag. My ex-wife is doing She Se Puede with you. So what is She Se Puede, if you can say that?
Yes, it's it's an organization we started, a digital platform for Latina lifestyle. And so we wanted to empower Latinas to, we wanted to inform and inspire Latinas really through this digital lifestyle. And so whether it's cooking videos like this or workout videos or register to vote video, whatever it is, just making sure, Latinas are the CEOs of their household. We're the fastest growing demographic in the United States. And yet we're the most underrepresented in government, in business, we never have a seat at the table. And so we wanted to make sure that we created a community for all of us to talk and to share and to inform each other and to inspire each other. And I really believe in community. Like, just like all of us have a love for cooking or, a fan of Desperate Out. Like there's some commonality. And if we just focus on what we all have in common, I think the world would be a better place, because we all have a lot more in common than you think. Even if you're from Singapore or Hawaii or Australia or Alaska, we're all, the same species. We're all human beings. We're all part of a family. We're somebody's daughter. We're somebody's son. And like, that's what I was talking about, the divisiveness. I'd rather focus on the unity and what makes us all similar, right?
Totally agree.
Question.
Kind of to go with that. I'm
Denise?
a science teacher, and I know that you are passionate about Latino studies and also STEM. So what advice do you have for, I guess, my students or my kids, girls that are interested in science?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So my foundation helps young Latinas in the STEM field through educational programs, robotics programs and science programs. Again, in the United States, because Latinos are the fastest growing demographic, they're going to be the future workforce of our country, whether we like it or not. And we're not preparing them for the future jobs. And the future jobs are all in STEM: computer engineering, computer science, technology. And so we want to make sure that our community has access to learn those traits and those trades. And so, I sponsor many robotics clubs in particularly California and Texas, just because I live in California and I'm from Texas. But I have an 8-year-old robotics club in San Antonio. You won't believe the stuff they build. And like, they enter all these science fairs that says, solve the world's problems. And one of them came up with a thing that you can test malaria just off your iPhone based on the color of your skin. And she's 8. And you go, oh my God, I have a lot of hope in the future because of these young girls. And it's girls that are going to lead the way. Young girls. It's going to be you, Lucia. You are going to lead the way. You are going to be the future of this country, which in turn is the future of this world. And so I have a lot of faith in young girls like you.
Thanks. Supporting my actress. She wants to be like you when she grows up.
No, don't be an actress. That's the last thing you want to be. Let me tell you something. I come from a family of educators. My mom's a teacher. My sister's a teacher. My aunts are teachers. So I'm the disappointment of my family because I went and became an actor. My mom's like, oh gosh, she's going to go become an actor. So yeah, let me tell you, there are easier ways to become famous. If you want to become famous, cure cancer. right? If you want to become famous, go to the moon again, become an astronaut, go to the moon. So I always think like, you know, I wish I was an astronaut, or I wish I was a big researcher that had a breakthrough of some sort. Like, to be remembered in that way is way more exciting to me. I don't know what you guys think. Angela, do you have a question? I'm just eating my leftover chicken here, you guys.
Yeah. Actually, I don't have a question, but this was actually a surprise from my husband. I don't know if you picked up, but he didn't actually know what he was getting into.
Yeah, she just asked me to wake up at 4 a.m.
So he was so surprised when he saw you.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Is it your birthday or something, or no? This is a just because surprise.
This is birthday month. October 15th is his birthday.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry, I'm your present. I thought maybe in case you were expecting something more, this is it, buddy. This is it. This is all you get. You get a toast. Happy October birthday month.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
And thank you for waking up at 4 a.m. That's exciting. I can't believe you did it without questions. I would have asked my husband 100 questions before I showed up at 4 a.m.
Full faith and trust in the wife. So, yeah.
And he's the cook in the house. He's the cook in the house.
Are you the cook?
I like to bake. Yeah, I like to bake bread, but he likes to cook.
You start. Oh, yes.
Yeah, and that's why I got the cooking class, because we've been wanting to experiment with different cuisines.
Come say hi. My husband's here and he's hungry. He's like, where are the chicken enchiladas? I'm doing a Zoom, amor. Come say hi to everybody. We have people from Singapore and Alaska and the UK. Where else? Texas. Where else? What am I missing? Washington.
Hey, Dad.
Denise, where are you?
Michigan, and we're from Chihuahua.
And Peru. Melissa's in Peru. Lima. Baby, they're in Singapore and it's 4 a.m. and they woke up to take this class because it was his birthday present. I said, I'm so sorry, I'm your birthday present. Okay. Puedes empezar. You guys can start. Let's go check on our enchiladas. I'm gonna check on the first batch that I put in. Let's see how they look. Oh, wow. That looks beautiful. I'm gonna take these out. You can leave them in longer if you guys want, but honestly, like I said, it's just really primarily to get everything gelling together. Let me see, there's mine. There's steam coming off of it. Oh my God. So I don't know if you noticed, you can be very generous with your salsa because it dries up a bit in the oven. So before you put this in the oven, you really want to drown it with whatever salsa you're doing. This looks amazing. Let me see y'all's. How did it come out? Let me put this over here so I don't burn. Oh, Sean, that looks amazing. Oh my God, Simon, that is red. I love that color. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really.
Let's see, Lorraine. I can't see yours, Lorraine. Oh, you did green and red. Nice, Claudia. Did you take yours out yet? No, not yet. Okay, yeah, needs a little more time. Melissa, wow. Oh my God, that's the cheddar, right? You use cheddar?
Yeah, I use cheddar. That's the cheese I find here.
Okay. And Julie and James, you're saving yours, right? Or did you put it in the oven?
Save it for dinner.
Okay, you guys save it. But be sure you drown your enchiladas in the salsa before you put them in the oven. In the sauce, whatever sauce. Who else? Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Denise, you have a beautiful baking dish.
Thanks. Yeah.
Lucia, you did a great job, Lucia. So Simon's and Denise's and Lucia's are the similar red, that really rich, dark red. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. And Oscar, you're just going to salivate, right?
Do it in 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. If you want to leave it in the oven a little longer, go ahead. They're telling me I should wrap up, but can we take a selfie screenshot, you guys? Great. Let's see. I think somebody from Airbnb is doing this. Am I correct? Yes. Hold on. Let me look better. I am like sweating. Hold on. Okay. Everybody say cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, awesome. Yes. Did you guys get it, Airbnb? I just want to make sure they got it.
Got it.
Oh, yay. Well, thank y'all so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for waking up. Thank you for staying up. Simon, you guys, I really appreciate this so much. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, I always post recipes on my Instagram, and Airbnb will send you like the tomatilla salsa if you don't have it, but anything else, I'm just really thankful you spent this hour with me, and so nice to meet y'all.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
you.
you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet y'all. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and, and keep cooking. Keep cooking.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.